Their intentions were fair, but their execution was flawed. Zero developed weapons, amassed armies, used information for extortion, all in order to gain more wealth.
So he focused on wealth rather than, you know, his actual goal. He was more obsessed with wealth. Huh.
But
he sounds like a greedy douche.
I cannot imagine that's what the boss would have wanted. They both misinterpreted her will.
So then what the hell was her will?
And
no one knows what it was.
Reverence for her drove them apart. So began the war.
Okay, seriously, you gotta give me like an underneath shot out of her tits. Seriously?
Opposing interpretations.
Was that necessary?
Each striving to realize the boss's will. Everything you see today stems from their Cold War.
It's like it keeps going in and out of low frame rate land. I don't know why it does that.
Differences in race, in religion, in ideology. This war they've caused is no different from any other human error in history.
Right there is a nice oil painting.
It all started with a tiny fork in the path.
Alright, well, at the very least, it looks like Eva's just as slutty as she was back in 1964.
Into a great rift. There was nothing left of the boss's noble will in their struggle. All that remained was hatred, a passion to destroy one another. Big Boss returned to the U.S. with a plan in mind, and once again assumed command of Foxhound. In Outer Heaven, and then Zanzibar Land.
Is that Metal Gear Solid Metal Gear 1 and 2, even before the Solid series?
But you, Solid Snake, his own clone, foiled his efforts both times.
Somehow I think this is probably just a huge retcon of those two games.
Frank Yeager were left near death. Zero recovered their bodies. Frank Yeager's entire body was reconstructed through surgery, and he was reborn as the cyborg ninja. Big Boss, now a vegetable, became a prisoner of Zero even in death.
So why was he a vegetable?
For Zero, more than anyone else. Your father was an irreplaceable icon. No, the truth is, for Zero, he was an irreplaceable friend. After Big Boss's betrayal, Zero could no longer believe in something so uncertain as life. He lost his belief in everything. Nations, organizations, individuals. Zero was no longer willing to place his organization in the hands of the next generation. Instead, he set up a network of AIs, a decision-making system formed from all the information he had accumulated. He built 4 AIs. GW,
all by himself?
TJ, AL, and TR. A sort of digital Mount
I only saw GW in Metal Gear Solid 2, I think, right?
To unite them, John Doe.
GW. The same GW we destroyed 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's the only one that we've actually seen so far.
Ever since GW was cut off, JD and the other 3 AIs have controlled all information on every aspect of global society. Economics, politics, law, morals, and culture. The war economy is no exception.
Let's keep on talking about the war economy. What the hell?
In the shadow of the system and its complete control over the world, Big Boss isn't allowed to live or die. He's trapped for eternity in a brain-dead prison.
Wait, how does that even work?
Himself to his friend, to ensure his rule over the world, Zero transformed Big Boss into an icon. Neither living.
Zero transformed Big Boss into Jesus! Yes!
Naturally, Ocelot and I plan to free
the hell?
him from Zero's
It looks like he's on a cross.
We enlisted
Look at
Naomi
that.
Hunter, an authority in the field of nanomachine research, into our organization. And we used Frank Yeager to kill Dr. Clark. Ocelot tortured the DARPA chief Donald Anderson, also known as Sigint, to death, and made it look like an accident.
The Shadow Moses incident.
With paramedic and Sigint dead, Zero was the only one.
Yeah, I can already tell that's another retcon because, like, in Metal Gear Solid 1, it's shown that he actually did kill the guy by accident.
Ocelot wasn't fighting for the Pentagon or the Russians, and certainly not for Zero. He was fighting for Big Boss. He idolized him.
Right, and that's why he did what he did in Metal Gear Solid 2, I guess. Alright, that was one long-ass cutscene.
When Ocelot grafted Liquid's right arm to his own, his body was taken over by Liquid's thoughts and spirit. He may be Ocelot in physical form, but his mind is Liquid's. I was the last one. And then someone appeared to help me.
Right.
It was when I met him that I finally discovered the location of Big Boss. It was in the data he obtained from GW.
Okay.
Together, he and I retrieved Big Boss. But Big Boss was still asleep, as Zero had left him.
Why did Zero keep him alive?
You want to lose a friend, I guess?
Heroes. Zero wanted to create a messiah.
And also he was friends with the guy, right?
A
Is that part of
legend
it?
that would never die.
Liquid is after Big Boss's body.
But why was it necessary to keep him alive? Hell, basically everyone thinks he's dead anyway, so clearly keeping him alive didn't do shit. What an idiot, he just wasted tons of resources for nothing.
I'll take you to meet him.
If he didn't have all the funds from like the Philosopher's Legacy and all that shit, he would have run out of money like many years ago. He's a dipshit.
Holy Ark.
Big Boss's Holy Ark? I guess that's how he's kept alive somehow. Come on. Don't try to take the bag off. He's gonna look like a zombie. Holy
his
shit.
body is alive, but his consciousness is locked away by nanomachines.
Oh my god, he's a skeleton. He's a spooky,
So
scary
technically
skeleton.
speaking, he's not really brain dead. We can't allow Liquid to inherit the same sins that corrupted Zero. Manipulating people's minds for the sake of his own ego.
Okay, once again, where's weak links when you need them? Alright, whatever. Joke's dead. Meanwhile, low frame rate land. It's at 10 frames per second. Simple frame rates are hard, you know?
Snake, it's Naomi.
What happened?
She's gone. She's not in the Nomad anymore.
When?
Less than an hour ago. She disappeared right after she and Sonny got back from Dr. Madnar's place.
Why weren't you watching her?
I didn't have my glasses on.
That's a
said
good
it herself.
excuse.
The experiment can't succeed without her.
You think she went back to Liquid?
Is that her?
What about
It
Ryan?
is.
Good news on that front. We managed to get our hands on a dialysis machine and set up an
Wow,
ICU.
that's like the worst spy
We just
ever.
started him on dialysis and treatment for his wounds.
Will he live?
Yeah, no worries there. Sonny's taken over for Naomi. But his treatment's probably going to take 48 hours. Until then, Raiden can't move.
So we can't rely on him to save anyone
Hey, you!
this time.
Come here!
It's the claw!
What the hell is that?
What the shit is that? You still got it. Chinese bandit shooting. You still got the technique. What the hell are those things? Yeah, she still got the bandit shooting technique, so she had Metal Gear Solid 2. Metal Gear Solid 3, I mean.
They've found us. We're moving out.
How was that
Snake,
about?
the PMCs are converging on your location. Damn it! They're sending in Gecko. They'll be on you in less than 5 minutes.
Are they ready?
Yes, ma'am.
We'll escape through the canal route using the real van. Get it ready. Hurry.
Yes, ma'am.
Snake, over here.
Alright, give me a sec.